Hi guys, trade recap today. We had not much besides President Trump at 9, but that's at 9 p.m., so I wasn't really concerned about it. Um, but I'm also going to go over the trade I took yesterday, which was actually a loss because I forgot to make a trade recap for that one. So we'll go over that right now. So for yesterday, honestly, I really entered basically at market open, which I probably shouldn't have done. Why did I do that? I'll show you guys why. Because on the hourly, we swept these highs, and it was looking like a liquidity sweep based off of this candle right here. You can see. However, not much on that, but we did take like a $400 loss on that one. But let's get into today. So today, okay. So big thing today, if we go to the weekly, right, we could see this big weekly imbalance. Price came up in market open. Price came up into this imbalance, and on the lower time frames, I mean the high time frames, but lower than the weekly, we could see price came up into the weekly right here, and I thought price after that was going to target these lows, this gap, these lows, and then this gap. And obviously that's, I mean, looks like that's what price is doing. We go to hourly, it's even more obvious. So this is market open candle, and originally I had this as a liquidity sweep right here. You see it on the 4 hour as well. If you zoom out right here, this was weekly gap plus a 4 hour liquidity sweep. So I was very bearish on the day. And then I wanted to target these lows, these lows, these lows, and eventually this 4 hour gap. And you can see here, if we scale that to the 15-minute, honestly, we didn't get much until market open, and I really took mostly everything on the 5 minutes. So you can see here, price actually inversed this pre-market gap, or right here, price actually inversed this. So I could have entered a short position. Probably could have entered here, although I didn't see that until just now. Sorry, short position I meant. I didn't see it till just now. I don't know how I missed that, but it was also pre-market, so I didn't want to trade pre-market. But then we did. I scaled down after this to the 1 minute, and on the 1 minute, this is the market open. Originally, it swept this liquidity and kept going up, so I didn't want to enter position just yet. Price came up into this 5 minute imbalance. You can see here, and it looked like it was playing pretty nicely off that. However, I wanted to see how it would respect this 1 minute gap. Honestly, I probably could have entered a short off this lower high because obviously the 5 minute holds more power. But you can see we inversed this 1 minute gap, and that's where my entry was. Our take profit was first take profit was at these lows, which obviously got hit. Then I forgot forgot to put pardon me. I forgot to put partials. So actually, when I hit this, it closed all of our contracts, and we had to re-enter. So I was looking for a re-entry, and we actually did get a re-entry right here. And you can see here, I re-entered off that because price wasn't really reacting off this liquidity sweep. It did, and we got right here. You can see price reacted off this liquidity sweep. Boom, up here, inversed. And then this is my second target. These equal hourly lows. You can see here on the hourly, we have equal hourly lows. That was my second target. Price was pretty heavily pushing down at that point. So I said, okay, price is probably going to hit that. I entered another position. And then I was, right when I entered, I was going to, you know how like you could drag that thing to wherever you want to take profit. So I entered, and as I was going to drag it, price had already hit this. I dragged it down here to leave it here just because those equal hourly lows I thought would be a pretty high area of liquidity, and I didn't really want to risk, price reversing and not going in my favor. Plus, I didn't risk more than usual, but I entered more contracts than usual. I did 10 contracts instead of 5. But regardless, that was only a 7.5 point move. So yeah, like I said, I put price here just for the meantime so I can adjust it and set buy limit orders. But as I was doing that, price already hit it and club once again closed all of our contracts. So after that, I really didn't think price. Oh, sorry. After that, I saw price wasn't really reacting much off these equal lows, and my next profit target was these lows and this started this gap imbalance. And I clicked off the tab for 1 second, and this was like I was looking right here. I clicked off the tab for 1 second, and I come back and it's frozen, right? So it has to reset the API or whatever the fuck. And then once it resets, price has already shot down to taking this profit. So after that, I said, okay, those are my 3 profit targets for the day. I don't know where else price is going to go. It's probably going to go lower. However, those are my 3 profit targets. And if I was in a trade, I would have cut it there for the day. So I just cut it for the day. Obviously, we're up 376. Now, if we didn't have all those, mishaps with the orders and executions, we would have 72. We would have made about 750-ish, about 750. And had we held all the way down to these lows, let's see what we would have made. Let me put a. Let me delete these blue lines. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Had we held to these lows, which I believe was probably the 4-hour gap. Yeah, it was. Okay, had we held to those lows, now obviously you see price filled this gap and it's probably going to retrace into this hourly gap. So could look for a buy, but I have to go to class soon, so I'm not going to trade. Let's see. It looks like price is respecting this. So yeah, had we held to these lows, so we entered, our entry was pretty good. I will give it that. Our entry was pretty good. However, we had a bunch of problems with order executions and contracts and all that. So we held to these, we would have made 140 points times 10, about $1,400. So, you know, it is what it is. Obviously, there'll be more chances like this in the future, so I'm not really that worried. So we did recoup most of our losses from, I believe it was Monday. So yeah, we did recoup most of our losses from then. So we're back to even on the week. Yeah, actually, I'm really tempted to enter a buy position now, but I'm not going to. But yeah, I'll show you guys the calendar. Yeah, so here's the calendar. We're down about 50 on the week. However, we are up for the month. So hopefully we can find a trade tomorrow and a trade Friday. Actually, am I trading tomorrow? Friday, I'm not going to trade because I have to go to going somewhere. Tomorrow, I will trade though. So we'll see what happens tomorrow, and hopefully I can, you know, pass this account soon. Yeah, I'm really tempted to enter a buy off this. Gonna come into this imbalance. All right, whatever. But yeah, that's about it. So I'll keep you guys updated on how the account goes.